I don't know about you, buddy, but
Yes.
I'm tired. But and I don't know that it's a good kind of tired. But this season is over. Trying for everyone on this team, and none more so than Christian Hackenberg, who has reaffirmed his commitment to come back tonight after the game.
42 sacks for Young, number 14. I thought he actually played pretty well in this game, given the pressure. Key point in the game, Dave, when it was 13-3 after the kick return and 2 Michigan State field goals. Zettel gets the interception right before half. He puts a ball literally right where Chris Godwin can get it in the right corner of the end zone. Godwin makes a move on Trey Waynes, in position to make the catch. Didn't make it. Instead, Waynes makes the interception, and that was pretty much it.
Right at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the only ball like that.
No, but I mean that was they get that touchdown going into half.
Yeah, but I mean there were so many balls like that that if you put them together,
he played well enough.
Yeah.
He played well enough. It was the special teams and just not getting nothing going on the run game and no separation from the wide.
And I don't think the offensive line was all that bad. They were okay. Again, the wideouts are kind of a problem, and this season has just been a succession of tough goes of it in a league that isn't all that good, and you don't know if next year will be a hell of a lot better for him, and yet he's going on faith that it will get better, and I really had to respect that. I really like what the kid said after. He's owned up every time after every game.
Right.
He's been there, answered every stupid question we fired at him, with not a smile on his face unless he was laughing at us, but like, you know, I'm three times older than this kid, and I don't know that I would have.
You are. You know what you are.
I'm exactly 3 times older than this kid, and I don't know that I could have handled it well. I would have popped off. You would have popped off at some point.
Mm-hmm.
You would have flipped a couple times, and he has been level-headed. So whatever anyone has to say about this kid, about the season he's had, 15 interceptions and the rest, you know, I like him. I still like him.
They scored 105 points, the offense, in 8 Big Ten games, which is, if you do the math, that's like 13 points a game, which is a problem. I think the 2 things that they're going to have to get better next year, somehow, the middle of the offensive line, if they don't get better play from the center and 2 guards, I don't know what you can.
And we're talking about a couple of jukes, maybe.
Yeah, Diefenbach's is leaving. They got to find a way to get that work. And also the wideouts, while there's some talent on the outside, they don't have enough speed, like flat out speed at the skill positions where they can just run by guys. It's got to be either scheme to get open, or you know the defensive back's got to take a wrong step. You saw them get open early in the season. They weren't getting separation late,
which affects other routes. It's almost like having having the threat of a 3-pointer, so that you back guys off, and then you can do other things based on that threat.
You saw what they could do when they started playing the true freshmen who could run on defense. They need to find some guys who can run on offense, so they could get some plays that are wide open, so he doesn't need 4 seconds to throw the ball. That's another problem.
Yeah, and that's what you don't see on TV that we can see.
Yeah.
We can watch how these receivers just are not running routes that get themselves open.
So 6-6, but the upside is, Penn State fans, it's looking like maybe a rivalry could be resumed in New York City.
As we speak, 5 minutes left to go in the Pitt-Miami game. Pitt is ahead 35-23. Boy, I can't see how the Pinstripe Bowl would not make that match. And we don't even know that Penn State's in the Pinstripe Bowl, but people in the Big Ten have kind of indicated to me that they would like to go in that direction, and it makes sense. It makes sense to everybody. Pitt, Penn State.
We're projecting it right now. Penn State,
not a bad consolation prize for kind of a crap season altogether.
To see that big running back go against Penn State's defense, I could get pretty pumped up to watch that. I could.
It could be just like that 12-0 game in 2000.
Boy, we'll see.
But it'll still be interesting to see these old rivals go against each other, because they never do anymore. It will be an ACC team, we know that much. So anyway, until we know a little more, this is Beaver Stadium.
Or even if we don't know anything,
we're
still going to be on video for you guys. Yeah.
From Beaver Stadium for the last time in 2014, a memorable 2014 that we'll now try to forget. That's Bob Flounders. I'm Dave Jones. Sayonara.